towards me.
Right now, you're watching a video of a young man named Spencer Midas taking some of his first steps with his brand new prosthetic leg.
That was really good.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, not long after this was filmed, Spencer passed away at the age of 14 due to complications with cancer. Spencer was my older brother. And during the time he was doing chemotherapy, his diet was so restrictive that he was never allowed the simple joys of his favorite junk foods. So, in honor of his birthday, which would have been this week, I've planned the ultimate cheat day, where I'll be indulging in all the treats he was denied. I'm talking candy, cookies, pizza. Basically, if he couldn't eat it, then I'm gonna eat it for him. Except, there is one problem. Okay, Spencer's birthday is in 2 days, and I am not excited. Not for like the emotional reasons, like obviously, yeah, it's kind of a bummer day, but I'm not excited to have this cheat day. The thing is like over the last like 2 weeks, I've finally gotten into a good routine, a good groove with my diet and my weight loss, my cut, because I'm trying to like, you know, not be fat and stuff. The weight on the scale has been going down. Like it's been good. I've been feeling good. I've been feeling good about myself. And the thought of kind of halting or reversing any of that progress just on one day is not very enticing to me. But hey, this video is not about me. This video is about Spencer and eating all of his favorite junk foods in a way to celebrate him, which is exactly why I went to Walmart a couple days beforehand to buy all the essentials for the cheat day. And I really hope I made good choices because I've been wanting to make this video for a long time and I don't want to mess it up. All right. Tomorrow's the day. I will see you in the morning. The next morning, I woke to the sweet, sweet sunrise, ready to tackle probably the most action-packed day I've ever had. Well, good morning, Spencer. Good morning. What do you want to start with today? What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with these donuts, or would you rather start with the sushi? I think we better start with the donuts. So I got 2 boxes of 6 donuts here. 1 box is for me, 1 box is for Spencer, but as you can see, one is regular assorted, the other is Valentine's Day assorted. If you're wondering what the deal is with this picture of my brother sitting next to me and why he's like screaming at the sky, well, my brother was really into drones and paintball, and this picture is a picture of him that he took with his drone, and it's probably one of my favorites that I have of him. I think we're gonna start with the regular ones. These have some filled doodads. Actually, I think the Valentine's ones do as well, but my love for Krispy Kreme originated from my brother, and so I thought it was only fitting if I had it on his day of celebration. Happy birthday, by the way. Donuts in bed. Dude, eating donuts as a way to start your day, like in your bed, the first thing you do. I mean, I don't want to say it's going to be a new regular thing for me, but it definitely could, because I had a great time that morning just munching on donuts. The only problem was I had to buy these donuts from the grocery store and not from an actual Krispy Kreme store. And so these definitely got made like 5 days ago, but it's the best I could possibly do. But I definitely wasn't complaining, because at the end of the day, a donut is a donut, and a donut is always going to be better than the average thing. Definitely better than the egg whites and chicken breasts that I was having for breakfast the days prior to this cheat day, which is why that first box of donuts got absolutely plowed. I mean, it never even stood a chance. And I think before I tackle the second box, I'm gonna take a brief intermission here, and we're gonna transition over from the land of Krispy Kremes to the land of raw fish. I have a spicy tuna roll here, and I don't know necessarily what kind of sushi my brother liked. I just know that he liked sushi, and although sushi is mostly considered to be like a relatively healthy thing, it was one of the things that he definitely was not allowed to have while on chemotherapy. Raw fish, raw meats, raw seafood, anything like that, absolute no-go. So something he loved, sushi, he never got to really have. Now, I'd really like to tell you that I love sushi. I'd love to tell you that sushi is one of my favorite things. Unfortunately, I'd be lying if I told you that because I'm not really the biggest sushi guy, and I'm even less of a tuna guy. Tuna makes me gag, to be honest, and especially having tuna immediately after just eating a bunch of donuts. The flavor profile in my mouth was frightening, to say the least. Last sushi. That might have been the worst possible thing to have right now. But you know what I think can make me feel better? If I start eating some more donuts. I think that will actually work really well. And I was right. Surprisingly, to get rid of that like nasty tuna donut flavor I had in my mouth, I just had to eat more donuts. Just kind of overpower the nasty tuna spicy taste with the sweet Krispy Kreme taste. Eventually though, I got kind of sick of sitting in bed and I figured it was best to start the day and start moving. So I hopped in my car, with Spencer of course, and drove myself to the gym. That sushi is begging to see the light of day again. I can't believe I ate that with the donuts. That is just so repulsive. But I hope you didn't think that was gonna stop me from hitting a workout today. Because I certainly did. I mean, I wasn't really planning on working out, but the second those donuts started flowing, I kind of realized that I had to do something to get my heart rate up, get some blood moving throughout my body, or else it was about to get nightmarish. Although it was chest day, I was not having a good time during this workout. I could feel the sushi coming back up and it did not taste better the second time around. But like we learned previously, the best way to get rid of that taste, shove some more donuts down your face. Yeah, so if you remember correctly, I didn't actually finish that second box of donuts. So I brought them to the gym with me to have the last two because these are the filled ones and I wanted to save the best for last. And I'll tell you what, even though I'd already had 10 donuts at that point, these two donuts were like the best. They were like the best out of all of them. It's times like these when I wonder, why am I doing this? Luckily, I'm the only one in here. Otherwise, it'd be a much different experience. Last donut. Oh wait, that one's really good. Done. I was also done with my workout at this point, so the only thing left to do was to get rid of the evidence. And then I went in the posing room to check out the chest pump to see if it was any good. It really wasn't that amazing, but not too terrible, I guess. Then I went on the Stairmaster to try to once again get the digestive system moving, because as you can see in my face, I did not feel very good. In fact, I was debating starting a really bad habit. All of a sudden, bulimia is making a lot of sense. Problem is, I don't have a gag reflex, so. I only did about 10 minutes on the Stairmaster because I actually had to clock in and start my shift for that day, which was totally fine with me because I needed the distraction. So while we wait for my appetite to recover, I want to take this time to tell you a little bit more about the real star of this video. So remember when I said Spencer was really into paintball? Yeah, well, Spencer wasn't just into paintball, he was like a paintball superstar. He would get on the news, he would play in professional paintball tournaments as like a 12-year-old. I don't know, it was pretty nuts. But the coolest thing to come out of this paintball obsession of his was he got sent this picture. Don't ask me how he got this, I have no idea. I was like 9 years old at the time, but he has it, and I just wanted to like flex it on you for him. So I think it's really cool. Anyway, I'm feeling better now, so. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better now because it's been about 2 hours since I last ate those donuts.
And yes, just in case my boss is watching, I did get some work done at the gym. I cleaned the restroom mirrors in the men's and women's bathroom. So, just for the record, yeah.
So now I think it's time for some lunch. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Spencer used to love these. I actually don't like these at all. And then we also got this monstrosity of a Tupperware container. So before I left to come here, I prepared this lunch. I can't even call it a lunch. I don't even know what you call it. Salad of Skittles, caramel M&Ms, Swedish fish, and golden double stuffed Oreos, because for some reason my brother really he preferred golden Oreos over regular Oreos. And I just got the double ones. And I didn't realize I got the family size of the pack, so now that's gonna haunt me for the next year. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's probably the greatest thing I've ever put in my mouth.
I cannot describe to you how disgusting I felt eating this in a gym. Keep in mind, like there's people walking by me, people that are trying to better their health, and then I'm just blatantly.
This is like a terrible look for me.
Shoving this in their face, the amount of members that I would lock eyes with, and they just look, their eyes would just go up and down, look at what I was eating, and it was just it was a very harsh look of judgment they would give me. Despite the public humiliation, sugar is delicious, as you might expect. I think I probably enjoy the Oreos the most, because just something about Oreos, they're just the most addicting thing on earth. And then I definitely enjoyed the Flaming Hot Cheetos the least. I don't know what my brother saw in them, why he liked them so much, but I really hate them. I put a pretty good dent in the bowl of sugar I created, but I only had about maybe 5 Flaming Hot Cheetos. Those were just nasty to me. And then I got pretty awkward, actually, when my coworker showed up, and then I had to try to explain what the hell I was doing.
Oreos, double stuffed.
Why'd you snag vanilla Oreos?
But
That's a game move.
it wasn't my choice.
What do you mean not your choice? Who made this? You made this.
Well, I made it, but it's hard to explain the reasoning.
I explained it to him later on, and he was cool about it. He didn't mean to offend me in any way. But the reason he was at the gym is because he was taking over the shift right after mine, which was about to come to an end. So right before I left, I did 2 things. 1, I made a very important phone call, which I'll tell you about in a little bit. And 2, I gifted Cannon the Flaming Hot Cheetos because I was not going to eat them. I didn't want them anymore. And then I left the gym to hop in my car and take a quick little drive over to a very, very special place to continue this cheat day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Brothers Pizza. And no, it's a pure coincidence that it's called Brothers Pizza, and I'm having it on a day dedicated to my brother. This was actually me and Spencer's favorite pizza place growing up, and I haven't had it in years, mainly because I moved pretty far away from where it is, and also because I try not to eat pizza on a regular basis. Once I had secured the pizza, I was actually having trouble finding room in the backseat of my car because something inside of me said I shouldn't just be shoving this picture of my brother around in the backseat, it just felt disrespectful. And so I found a better place for him. Much better. Now all I had to do was drive. And drive where, you might ask? Well, remember that phone call I made a little bit earlier? Well, I made that phone call to a very special person, and that person is someone I plan to eat this pizza with. Very special person to me, special person to Spencer as well. So I'll see you guys shortly. Shouldn't be too long of a drive. Which was a total lie because the drive was pretty far. To be more precise, it was about 416 miles till I get to my destination. 416 miles till I get where I need to go. Woo! I gotta get there fast because I don't want the pizza to get cold, but I probably will, but I probably will, but I probably will, but I probably will, but I probably. Right now you're watching a video from Spencer's funeral in 2015 where we spread his ashes onto his home paintball field. and this is the first time I've ever watched this video. And the one thing I can't stop thinking about is, why did I brush them off my hands like that? Like, that's so disrespectful. I'm just like...
Welcome to Oklahoma.
Show your face.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Cousin Rex. Rex is my first cousin, and in a way, Spencer was his brother too. Although he didn't live near us, Rex grew up alongside me and Spencer. But nowadays, I don't see Rex as often as I'd like. So for this video, I made a trip to Norman, Oklahoma to visit him at his college, and also to share a slice of pizza with him in honor of our older brother Spencer's birthday. And yes, I might have told him that I wasn't going to eat the pizza on the drive there, but can you really blame me? You try driving 6 hours with a hot pizza in the back seat.
So what's like your favorite memory of Spencer from when we were growing up?
Probably like when we used to take baths together when we were younger.
Huh?
Like when we used to we'd get in the bathtub together back in the day.
That's your favorite memory?